So I'm back in Alberta, and this time it's going to be more of a guide than anything else. And I'll show you guys what I've been using here. This is my current setup. I've got a CCO 7'10", can take up to 42 pounds, Fireball 6000, up to 40 pounds. I think I've got 40-pound test on there right now. Yep. The X Series 40-pound test. And for tackle, I've been using the Rainbow Spinner. I've been using the 4/0 crankbait, the little lime green one. And I've also been using these bullet spinners. This has been my favorite one so far, the Yellow Beetle. I call it the Yellow Jacket. I didn't realize it had a name until now. And if you hear random kid in the background, that's my daughter. So, all right, let's go fishing. And it has not mattered whether it is at peak time or not, as long as it's not at the worst time. As long as it's not at the very, very, very low point of the day, we're good to go. So let's see what we can get. There we go. So some of these are catching them as you know, quickly as 25 feet out, or is I guess little distance. So it really doesn't matter how far out you cast, but you are gonna want to be out. I mean, it's preferable to be able to at least cast 150 feet. All right, that's a 10.5 pound lake trout. That's pretty damn good fish. $721. Some of the trophies go for, I think the 19-pound trophy salmon I got was, I think, $1,200. I just cleaned out my fish net. I had 334 pounds. I was 4 pounds over my net. I ended up cleaning house with a premium account of $24,000. Non-premium, it would have got me about $16,000. So there's still good money here. I mean, seeing as how it's $8,000 just to get here, you spend $8,000 to get here. You spend $4,000, $2 or $4,000 for the license, depending on which one you get, and you know, one clean out, you can make $2,000, and it's $1,000 to extend your stay for the day. So if you actually get out here and fish, you can make some good money. I've got some clips of me and my buddy playing, and him and I have been just slaying the fish over the last few days here. So we've been getting trophy pike, trophy salmon, trophy trout. Yeah, we've been catching some burbot. So you see right there, that's about where you want to be. It's 158 feet out. Anywhere from there, as far out as, you know, over right where my rod tip is pointing out now. So, and really it doesn't seem to matter where you cast as far as directionally goes. You're gonna be able to pull something out of here as long as you're using the right bait and the right gear. There we go. First cast. Now the salmon, they love these bullet spinners and the crankbaits. That's what I found. But it really doesn't matter because you're still going to have that chance of catching trout and burbot. So there we go. Second cast, second fish. I love this spinner. I really do. Alright, and I'll show you guys. We're not even at peak time yet. We're close, but not quite. Alright, so if you were to fast forward it to, you know, noon, you're going to be wasting 3 hours, 3 good hours of fishing. You know, maybe even 4 if you want to fish down here. It's a little slower, but still, don't fast forward it to here. You know, make sure that you're getting the most bang for your buck, especially in this area, because just because you're not at peak time does not mean you're not going to catch anything, as I'm showing here. This is by far my favorite place in this entire game so far to fish. I love this place. Even when I was pulling those flatheads out in North Carolina, I was not having as much fun as I am here. Just with the, you know, the different kinds of fish that you can catch. I have no idea from cast to cast what I'm going to get. My next fish could be a 2-pound burbot, you know, or it could be another 12-pound trout. You know, so it's pretty cool to have that option of just, or have that ability just to get different types of fish with one lure. And most of these places are, well, if you want to catch catfish, you do it, you know, with this bait at this depth, or if you want to catch bass, you do it with this lure at this depth, or, you know, this method, blah 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 blah. And here it's just, you're gonna catch whatever the hell bites. Which I love it. And this isn't the only spot. We're going to go hit up another spot here in a second. Oop. Alright, let's go over to spot number 2. I don't know why you tried to cast there. We're going to come all the way down to the end of the dock. Right about, yeah. There we go. We're going to do the rainbow spinner. Don't worry about the too light for the rod. Warning, nobody cares, because I'm still able to get out where I need to get out. There we go. And there's a nice sized pike right there. That's off of that 3/0 rainbow spinner. And $1,200. Good fish. And this is stuff we've been catching all day, every day for last few. So it's been trophy after trophy after trophy. Nothing unique. I don't think there are any unis here. Not that I've specifically checked into it. Alright, so those are your main spots. Those are the main spots down there at the end of the dock. And of course over here with the rainbow spinner. That's been my favorite one to use down here, has been this rainbow spinner. You can also try the bullet spinner as well. Alright, so here we go. We've already gone over this one. Alright, so this next one I've got goes to, it's that, Cosmocast 6'3". Line weight's 12 to 50 pounds. Got the Cyclone 6500 Sport on there, which can hold 48.5 pounds. I've got 40-pound test line on this one. As you can see, I've got the jig and the nymph. So that's that set up. Here, I've got the 14'10", the Phoenix. Goes up to 22 pounds. With the Omnivolt 5000 up to 18.7 pounds. This one makes for a fun fight, especially for those 19-pound salmon. It makes for a very, very fun fight. Then the first rod I've got is the little mini sport. I do not use that here. As you can see, a 12-pound, 12-pound. This is for the smaller lakes. So, in fact, just don't even worry about that. We're going to focus on this here. So, all right, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clip in little bits of the recordings that we've done over the last couple of days. And I really hope this guide helps out because most of the guides that I've seen have been from 2016. They're not updated to the new, the new game. Most of the guides are pretty close to the same, but this just gives you a little bit more of an updated version. So I hope you guys enjoy, and if there's anything else you want to see, let me know.
So Alberta's on the west coast. However, it does look like there can be Atlantic salmon there, but it's more likely Pacific salmon in my opinion.
Oh man, it's gonna be a big fish.
I got this fish right on the end. A little perch.
I can't reel this thing. I'm just like, I'm waiting for him to swim to me because, oh, here we go.
Oh. My lure, when it's on the fish, looks different than the one that's actually on there.
Weird. How in the fuck did you catch a perch under a pound with the lure you're using? Aren't you using a 4-aught crankbait?
Yeah.
Thing's bigger than the fucking fish. Well, yeah, might as well. Seriously, when the lure is bigger than the fish, it's a little awkward.
Why does my lure look red in
There
person,
we
but
go.
blue?
I mean, honestly, if I didn't piss off somebody on my list, I was going to be upset. It's like, I know that 90% of you guys would laugh at that shit because you have my humor, but there's a few people on my friends list that I know for a fact read those jokes and was like, oh, this is just fucking wrong. And that right there makes my whole day. It just...
Hey.
Oh, there we go.
Hershey, she's punished enough. Good girl. Ooh. She chased Sasha down. $23,600.
Nice.
I could actually get rid of some of these burbots and catch some more. That's what I'm gonna do. Who needs a fucking burbot?
I like it when they jump out right in front of you.
Damn.
There we go. New personal record. Oh god. There we go.
Hilarious.
Another fucking burbot. Dude, they no money and they're tiny. And they're ugly. It's doing good.
Yeah.
Oh, they're fucking finally got salmon. Is that salmon? No, god damn it. Excuse you, you fucking klepto. This kid pickpockets me. She's a fucking klepto. She takes my keys, she takes my wallet, and then empties my wallet out everywhere.
I'll just keep slaying these Atlantics. The adult.
There you go. That's not a big pike, but it is a pike. Damn, look at the teeth on that thing. Couple of weeks, there's fish. And then they've said that they haven't noticed a difference in taste or quality. Ooh, there's a trophy brook trout. That's a dab hit.
Oh, nice. See how it was doing. I think the fish for me right now are at near the top of the water.
There's a fish. Fishy fish, fish. It's a pike. It's a fish right off the fucking bat. That's a twofer. Yeah,
For
take
me?
that. Huh?
For you?
For me. 2 in a row. This one's a fucking fighter. This might be a good fish.
Ooh.
Another pike.
Holy shit.
What's that? Damn!
Trophy.
Damn!
That's a big pike.
Dude, the teeth on that motherfucker. Oh, man. I would...